Hi, I'm Mike Collins. As a company, our most valuable asset are our talented and visionary leaders who share our products with the world. So when we considered how best to compensate you, we thought we needed to create a compensation plan that is as innovative and powerful as the products themselves. And we did that. We created a compensation plan for you that is very fair and very powerful, and it pays you in 4 different ways. We even created a brand new term in the industry, and we're calling it compound marketing. Because with Lifewave, just like with compound interest, the work that you did before continues to compound and add up and be stored almost like in a bank. One of the things that I like the best about our compound marketing system is that you only have to build 2 teams. Many companies require that you build 5 or even 10 teams. But we want you to be able to focus on and build in depth. So we did something unique. We give you points for all volume generated, no matter how deep in the organization, no matter who sold it. Now, before we get started, let's just cover a few simple terms. The first is BV, or business volume. And these are the points that are associated with each commissionable product sold. Now, the next term is active status. In order to be considered active, you must have 55 BV points per month. Now, these points may be generated by your personal orders or by retail sales that you've made. Most people guarantee that they will always be on active status by signing up for AutoShip. Now, AutoShip simply means this, that each month a qualifying order will be shipped direct to you right at your door. And AutoShip is very important, and I'll explain why a little bit later. The best way to think about your team building is to imagine 2 banks, one below each team, and all the sales that occur in each of those 2 teams, regardless of depth, fall into those 2 banks until you have accumulated a total of 990 points. And the 990 points have a balance of 330 on one side and 660 on the other. When this occurs, a cycle happens, and you get paid. And any excess volume that wasn't used in that cycle is retained for the next one. Now, the best part is that as long as you are on AutoShip, that volume never disappears. It just keeps building and building, waiting for the next cycle to occur. So this ensures that you will never experience that gotcha, that feeling that you missed something and you'll never get it back. Like some companies that make you jump through all kinds of hoops in order to achieve a certain volume level by the end of the month. In Lifewave, that volume just keeps building. Just remember, stay on AutoShip. As long as you're on AutoShip, you'll earn BV on every sale that occurs in both of your teams, no matter whether you sponsored that person or not. If you sponsor a bronze, you can earn 55 points, and so does everyone above them. If you sponsor a silver, it's 165 points. And if you sponsor a gold, it's 275 points. Now, you need to have 330 points in your lesser leg, also called your profit leg, in order to cycle. So let's just imagine that your power leg, your right leg, really takes off, and you find yourself with 100,000 points in that power leg. Well, now, every time that 330 points is generated in your profit leg, you cycle. The computer will subtract 660 points from your right bank and 330 points from your left bank, and then just wait until it all happens all over again, over and over. And because you're earning cycle pay on your entire organization, no matter how deep it goes, you could be cycling multiple times every single day. And in fact, you can earn up to $25,000 a week just in cycle pay. Often, one team will grow faster than the other. But that's a good thing. As long as there is twice as much volume in the power leg, every time that the profit leg generates 330 points, you cycle. So do the math. Every time you cycle, you earn $50. So if you earn $50 every time your profit team generates 330 points, that means that you're earning 15% of all the volume in your profit team to unlimited depth. That's right, to unlimited depth. Let me explain why this is so important. Most companies will pay out through 5 generations or perhaps 7 generations. And a really successful distributor in one of those companies may have $1 million in volume in his organization, but only be paid on 200 or 300,000 of it, because that's where the 5 generations or 7 generations stops. With Lifewave, you get paid on all of the volume generated through both of your teams to unlimited depth. You see, you might sponsor someone who sponsors someone who sponsors someone, and then 20 sponsors later, there's a superstar that shows up. And you get paid on all that volume, just like that person was first level to you. And that's why we call it compound marketing. It just keeps building and building. It gets calculated daily and gets paid weekly. Now, one of the most exciting parts of our plan is the carryover volume. Let's take an example. Let's say you have 1,000 points in your left team and 300 points in your right team. Now a sale occurs and another 100 points gets added to the right team. Well, because now you have greater than 660 points on your left team and 330 points on your right team, you've cycled. The 660 points is deducted from your left side and the 330 points deducted from your right side, leaving you a carryover volume of 340 points on your left side and 70 points on your right. And that carryover volume waits in the bank until you're ready to use it. It's very easy to be qualified for your team building bonus. And here's all you need to do. Number 1, you must be active. You must be on active status. Number 2, you need to have 1 personally sponsored active distributor on your left team and 1 personally sponsored active distributor on your right. It's that simple. Now remember, the simplest way to assure that you are always qualified is to make sure that you're on AutoShip and make sure that your active distributors are also on AutoShip. Now the 4th way that we pay you is through the matching bonus, and this is really powerful. With anyone that you personally sponsor, you can earn up to 25% of their team building bonus. For example, if they earn $1,000 a week, you'll be paid an additional $250 because of the first level matching bonus. Here's how it works. Now, in order to qualify for this bonus, you simply need to be an active gold distributor with 110 personal points for the month. Now, again, the easiest way to make sure that you qualify is to be on AutoShip. That way, there will be no doubt. Next, simply sponsor 1 active silver or gold distributor on your left and 1 active silver or gold distributor on your right. That's it. It's that simple. One of the beautiful things about our compound marketing system is that you could personally sponsor somebody, but they might be dozens or even hundreds of levels beneath you. Well, that helps everybody above them, and they still count as your first level for the matching bonuses. Now, let's say that this is your organization. The red circles, well, those are the people that you personally sponsored. Those are your first level. The yellows are the people that they sponsored, or your second level. The blue circles, that's your third level. With team building, they're spread all through your organization, because remember, you can personally sponsor someone and they may be many, many levels beneath you. But everybody benefits and you still get the credit for sponsoring them. But for matching bonuses, your organization would look like this. All the people that you personally sponsored would be moved to your front level so that you get all the credit. You have the strength of unlimited depth and personal leverage all in one plan. Compound marketing. In summary, Lifewave has one of the most member-friendly plans in the industry. With compound marketing, you can develop at your own pace without losing out on any points. And the beautiful part is that you only have to build 2 teams. We pay you on your entire organization, regardless of depth, with no blocking. Our 25%, 20%, and 20% matching check bonus rewards our leaders and helps everyone as leaders to continue to build in depth. People are passionate about Lifewave because of the great results that they get from our products. But you are the reason that Lifewave is enjoying such great success, and we want to make sure that you are well paid. Please get back to the person who shared this information with you, and let's get started today.